Good morning, one and all. Hope you're well, and welcome back to the other side. I am, of course, Jimmy, and I'm just checking my mic's working because we're doing this in a new setup today. To be honest, having this channel is giving me. I always like to sort of try and push different things and test the waters with different subjects and stuff like that. So we're trying a little bit something different here. You'll see the rolling screen going round. It's a different little bit. Obviously, the formats are the same, but a bit of a different setting. Let me know what you think to it. It's just trying new things really and seeing what works. And I really like the sort of feel to morning brew. I think it's quite relaxed. I am here with my brew. So yeah, it's just seeing whether this can sort of then be replicated on our other channels and things like that if it hits. So I hope you're all good this morning. There is a reason I'm jumping on because I wanted to. Morning brew I think will become a fairly regular thing. Probably once a week, and we'll have a regular slot where people know that they can come and just, it might be the start of the week, or it might be a Friday morning like this where we've had a long week and we're just getting to the end of the week and looking forward to and trying to pick ourselves up. Whatever hits with everybody will, or wherever we can fit it in schedule, to be quite honest, is where it'll sit. But look, I thought it were important that I came on this morning because this community we've built is incredible, and I keep going on about it, and I will. So apologies if it's not your thing that I keep saying how great everybody that's involved, whether you just watch or you subscribe or whatever it is. The people here, the fact that we've worked hard to make it a respectful place and supportive community is paying dividends now because this morning, I'm not going to name any names, and I wouldn't. But I've obviously met a lot of great people through this channel and through the channels that we've created. And this morning somebody messaged saying, "Not feeling too great today, mate. But you know, we'll get on," and stuff like that. And just that little trigger was, I mean, there's a few things to it. It might not sound like a lot to other people, but for somebody to make themselves vulnerable enough to say in front of more than one person, "I'm not feeling great," I think that's a huge step forward, first and foremost. And I think that's a positive that they're comfortable saying that. And I think that's recognising in yourself when you're starting to go down a little bit. And I think that was one of the most important things in my recovery. So I replied. Other people had replied as well, but I replied saying, "Just to let you know, mate, I'm always here if you need anything," like the other people had said to him as well in response. But I've been quite low myself last couple of days. You know, I was in bed at 6 o'clock last night and things like that people don't really see. And I have no reason to be low or anything like that, but I still struggle with my mental health. And that wasn't to say bang, Tommy Topper, because it wasn't at all. And there's people in our community that have recently suffered loss, and there's all sorts of things where people have had real significant life events that would be a real trigger for you to go down. But I suppose the reason I'm coming on this morning, and again, apologies, because I don't really plan what I'm going to say. I don't plan where the topic's going, but I suppose it's a case of it doesn't matter how big or small the event or the issue or the feeling, whatever the trigger's been. You might not have even had a trigger. You might just wake up feeling quite low. And it might, you know, it's, hang on, I just need to knock some off here because it's going to knock me off track if I don't. So it doesn't always have to be a significant event, but it's how it affects you personally. And all you can do is identify that within yourself and deal with it as best you can. And know that certainly within this community, you've always got somebody to talk to. Since I put that message in, I've had 2 people already message me, sort of with voice notes and things like that, really kind, about, you know, that they're looking out for me, and they know who they are, and I appreciate it. But it wasn't a cry for help or anything like that. I'm absolutely fine. Unfortunately for me, this is not a new thing. This is a cyclical thing that I will be up and down and up and down. I take medication for it, like I've been open about. I'm on the highest dose of fluoxetine, which has been I think it's either the 3rd or the 4th antidepressant that I've been on and it's the one that's worked the best for me. But it's still not perfect because I don't know a lot of my triggers. I don't know, I know what's happened to me in the past but it's not always at the forefront of my mind. So sometimes I'll just wake up and I'll be quite low, and I'll tell my wife, and she'll say, "Well, just try and take it easy for today and do what you need to do to offset that." And we do. We might have a slower day that day. So it's having people around you to support you. Somebody was saying today that I should have rung you. I knew you weren't right. I should have rung you. Well, to be honest, ringing me isn't the best for me, because when I'm in that sort of mood, I don't really want to talk to anybody. So you don't feel like you're doing anything wrong if you're reaching out. So it's not just for those that are struggling. It's for those that are trying to support others that are struggling. Don't feel like you have to. I should have rung him. I should have gone round to see him. I should have just. For me personally, all I can say for me personally is a message is more than enough. But if you know that person anyway, you don't even need a message. It's just a case of they'll probably check in when they know that you're back on the uptick, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, thank you to everybody that's reached out to me today, but specifically to the people that are struggling this morning, including the person that messaged this morning. But I really hope you have a good day. Obviously, that goes without saying. That's a bit of a daft thing to say, but I hope you're okay, and know that it's a temporary thing. Time is a healer, and even as you go through the day, your mood will probably pick up, but certainly as you go through the next couple of days, because mine's lasted a couple of days this time, and hopefully now I'm on the uptick where I'll have a good day today, and then we'll be back into the swing of things. And again, you don't always know it. It's usually your subconscious, I think, a lot of the time. There will be things that you can do to make yourself better, but it's one of them things. So I just wanted to jump on this morning, let everybody know that firstly, I'm all right. I hope you're all right. And if you're not all right, it's okay. It's all right, because that's what it's about. And look, with this new setup, I'm going to get into your comments, because I don't plan on sticking around this morning too much. I've got a few bits to do. We've got the latest series of Can Jim Get Slim coming out. We've got Hot Off the Presser at about 1:45, I think, because he's going at 1:15. And then tonight we've got Batman Lou and Dave Morwood on the watchalongs for Man U Bournemouth. So yeah, a few bits to sort out. I've got to get some shorts clipped up for Man Mountain. His brilliant show yesterday with Big T. If you haven't seen it already, do go check it out. Let me get into your comments now, because there won't be many, because I know I've gone at a difficult time for most, and there was, I think, about 2 minutes notice for everybody. That's why you got to get your notification bell on, isn't it? So Jamie Dumpling says, "Evening, pal. Off schedule this one. Everything all right?" Yes, we're absolutely fine, pal. I can't get them up on screen because of the way the layout is. I didn't actually think about that until after I'd done it. So I'll try and sort of work around out for this. Also, congrats to the Shakes on Tramlines. Absolutely right. Matilda Shakes playing Tramlines this year. Absolutely brilliant. All good and clear, says Matt. Thank you. Morning, Jimmy. Hope you're well, pal, says Gaz Dunn, the man in black. And hope you like the space picture of the Ramblers from last year's United team do. Yes, mate. I've just seen that. Thank you for doing that. Always good, Jamie. Gaz says the community is class. Support is always there, and I love it. Matt says, morning, Jimmy and all. Gaz says the community is always there. I had a low point the other day from a poor decision I made on the field of play. Yes, I got that right. And the support I received from others was exceptional within the community. It also allows me to put things in perspective and park the negative and move on to the next, which is so important, and look at the positives. Well said, my mate. I think sometimes, says Gaz, especially in my role, it can be hard to say I'm not okay, but this community has helped me do that. And for that, Jimmy and the rest of the community, thank you. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Yeah, it's just, it's not a case of thanks, is it? It's more, I appreciate it, but it's just letting people know that it's there, and there's no judgment, there's no nothing. We're all here to support each other. And to be honest, I don't think any of us, there's not, I don't know, it's hard to say, isn't it? We're just a load of lads and lasses who enjoy football, but everybody has their issues and their problems. So it's important, isn't it, that we look out for each other, and I love that we've created that. Just before we go, then Batman Lou says we have to speak about these things in our own time. You're allowed to feel down, and you're allowed to deal with it in your own way. Anyone in this community can call or message me if they need to. I have a brew on the go. I love mine. Me too, pal. Me too. And Big T says, morning, Jimmy lad. I've been down and low, but always think tomorrow will be a better day. It's okay not to be okay. I have to say as well, which is why Big T's on. Firstly, brilliant show last night, mate. Thought you were a fantastic guest on View from the Mountain. Again, if nobody's seen it, go and enjoy Big T and Paul in their great show last night. But I want to say thank you to Big T because I am undergoing this fitness journey, if you like, with Finn McNamara, my PT at S20 Health and Fitness. And that in itself is difficult to stay on track with. I'm finally starting to see some success with it. I think next week we'll probably go live and I'll give you a proper update on my weight, where we've started, where we are, all this sort of thing. Because it's tangible now a little bit. It certainly is if I can stay on right track, even though we're having a takeaway tonight. But I want to say thank you to Big T, who sent me his progress pics. Now, everybody knows, and he will be first to say, Big T's a big lad, but he was a very big lad beforehand, and he's worked really hard to get into some good shape now, to the point where he can do his job and he's a lot more mobile to get around with his kids and stuff like that. And yeah, so thank you, Tony. You were it were inspirational to see your progress shots, mate. I appreciate it. Scott says, morning, Jim. Take care, and let's get 3 points tomorrow against the Actors up the Blades Ramble. Top man, mate. Yes, let's get 3 points tomorrow. I'm buzzing for that game, to be honest. I think we've got a real chance of turning them over. Tom Not From says, morning, Blades. Found out yesterday I didn't get the job. Bit disappointed, but rolling with it. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. He says it's important not to get too caught up in things. I agree. It's very important not to get too caught up in the moment, because some would say that everything happens for a reason. So, right, I'm going to call it there. I know it's only been a really quick one this morning, and thank you to everybody for jumping on, showing the support. But it's not a message about poor me, because I'll be absolutely fine. It's more, got a message this morning, somebody was struggling. Firstly, thank you to that person for messaging and being brave enough to sort of stick your head above parapet and say, I'm not quite right, because I think that is a huge step forward, particularly for some people. It doesn't surprise me, the brilliant reaction that we've had from the community that we've already, we're all aware of, and I won't keep banging on about it, but it's really just a message to hammer home to those that might be struggling, that you're not on your own. You don't have to talk, but just know that there's the comfort of people being there if you need it. Jamie, sorry, there's just a couple more coming in. See you all at Triple Point, says Tom, can't wait. Scott says, I'm wanting to lose some weight, but the Blades and the wife keep taking me out boozing. Sorry about that, mate. And Jamie Dumpling says, hope the promising meeting you had the other day went well. Also, are you doing a walk today? Thank you for the accountability, Jamie. Yes, we'll probably get out and do a walk today. Mrs. Ramble, are we doing a walk today? Yeah, Mrs. Ramble says we're doing a walk today. So that's my accountability right there. Thank you, Jamie. I need that, and I need more of you to be on at me like that, because that's encouragement. It's tough love. It's not tough love, is it? But it's get out for a walk. But yes, yeah. And the meeting the other day went well, mate. It's like a two-parter, and I'm just waiting on part 2 coming through. But I will keep you all updated with that. So yes, hope you all have a great day. We all get up and down, don't we? And let's all come together and try and make each other as up as we can be. But ride the storm, and I'll see you on the other side.